My chosen method to explain what this community is can be connected to a very important 20th century artistic movement known as Cubism. Now, the Cubist movement in art began in the early 1900s. It was primarily led by the painters Georges Braque and Pablo Picasso. It's considered one of the seminal game-changing movements in the history of modern art, and even in all the history of art itself. In Cubist artwork, subjects are deconstructed and reassembled in an abstracted form. But remember, not all abstract artists are Cubists. So instead of depicting subjects from a traditional single viewpoint, the Cubist creates the image from a multitude of simultaneous viewpoints to represent the subject in a kind of amplified subjectivity. It's a very personal context of expression. Now, not to diminish the important contribution of Monsieur Georges Braque to the Cubist movement, our main companion on the journey tonight will be Pablo Picasso, who everybody knows. I'm going to briefly share with you now some comparative images to give you a sense of the alternative path that we're suggesting for the question. This first set of images are both titled Girl with a Mandolin. The painting on the left is by a 19th century Croatian artist named Vjeslav Karas. Now, it's clearly a beautiful and elegant image of a woman playing the instrument, and we can just enjoy the colors and the serenity that Karas produced in this painting. Now, on the right is one of Picasso's earliest Cubist studies of another girl with a mandolin. You can see that he has, in fact, disassembled and reassembled his subject to reveal something else that only he sees. Now we see it too, but it's left up to our imagination to speculate on what it actually means. The second set of images illustrates more dramatically the contrast between conventional and Cubist perspectives. The painting on the left is called The Weeping Madonna by a 15th century Dutch painter named Dirk Boots. Now, there's no doubt that this is also a very beautiful and deeply emotional image of a woman in sadness. On the right is Picasso's later Cubist work called Crying Woman. What's remarkable about this painting is the dramatic unpeeling of the very emotional outer layers of sadness to expose an even more powerful, completely unique inner layer of sorrow. It's almost as if the Cubist perspective has attempted to turn the subject's experience literally inside out.